Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty. Trust that exactly where you are is where you're meant to be. So keep your chin up so your crown doesn't fall. Remember, you're royalty.
Welcome, everyone. Let me know in the chat if whether or not you can hear me. Give me a 5 in the chat if you can hear me. Thank you for joining me. We had a couple of technical difficulties just now, like the music was hating on us a little bit in the background. I don't know what was going on, but now we're in here. Again, let me know in the comments if whether or not you can hear me okay. All right. Yes. Okay. So let me get right into some of your comments. You're in here. Okay. We up in here. Thank you guys for joining me tonight or this afternoon, depending on what time it is. I want everybody to be peaceful and calm. This is going to be a really, really chill and laid back conversation. Please tell me. Listen, we're getting into all of it today. We're going to talk all about apple cider vinegar today. All right. So, really quick, let's hop right into this because I do have to cook a little bit of dinner. Listen, so you are in the right place if you are ready. All right, ready to hear new information that you've probably never really heard before, right? And if you're ready to link science to common sense. And you're also in the right place if you're ready to be honest with yourself and ready to make real changes for real, not for play. But you're in the wrong place. If you're looking for a product to fix the hair issue, so apple cider vinegar in this case, and if you're ready to debate, you're also in the wrong place if you're looking for hacks to avoid facts, or if you're bothered by a little self love, little self promotion. Again, if you are not new here, then you know we always start off our lives like this. But if you are new, I just want you to get to know me a little bit, and this is just a little trigger warning, okay? I am very blunt. I am very straightforward. So if I make you feel a way, or if you feel anything, I need you to take a note on whatever I said that made you feel a way. No, that is not personal. This is all coming from love, right? So if something make you feel a way, take note. That's a sign. That's something you really need to research for yourself, right? But I'm not trying to make my mouth a prayer book today, okay? And I am not trying to be condescending in any way. I do not think I'm better than you. I don't think you stupid or nothing. I am just sharing information that I am going to just assume that you probably don't have. And if you stay to the end, you will have enough information to break down old foundations and build new ones. All right. It's just that simple. So I want to know that everybody is with me. Give me a two in the comments if you are with me and if we are okay and clear to move along. All right. So it is really, really important, right, that we really understand exactly what we're dealing with. And most of the time, one of the main questions that I get all the time about apple cider vinegar is like, okay, apple cider vinegar, it helps with the scalp. It helps me grow my hair back. My hair wasn't growing, and then I used apple cider vinegar and my hair started growing again. So I have a question for you. Okay. If you use a product, right? And you put that product in your hair and then your hair starts growing, did that product help your hair grow or did it fix something that was already there this whole entire time? And it's not a rhetorical question. I really want you to ask you, I want you to write that down. I want you to ask yourself that question. We will have the answer to it before we leave, but I still really, really want you to ask yourself that question and make it make sense for you. Give me a two really quick if you can still hear me. I want to make sure everybody is still able to hear me. All right. Are we good? Are we good? All right. So as we keep going into this, the issue that we have across social media is we are lazy, right? And don't remember, just we just being real. When I say we, I'm talking about me too. All right. I ain't lazy no more because I know what I'm doing. But for the most part, we're lazy, right? Because we'll see one little piece of information and then we just run with it without looking at the pieces of a whole, right? So for example, let's use onions for an example. This is about apple cider vinegar, but I just want to break some down before I go deep because once I get started, y'all know how it is. So when we're talking about onions, right? We know onions are good for you. We know onions have like one of the highest levels of sulfur on this planet. Like we know for a fact onions are good for you, right? But are you going to take onion juice and put it in your eyes? No, because the reaction that the onion juice has on your eyes, it's not the same reaction that it has when you ingest it into the gut. It's two completely different things. So that is what we're going to go over today, right? And this conversation is coming from one of my subscribers. I want you to know, if you are here right now, that as much as I love y'all, right? I'm not just sitting up in my room randomly thinking about apple cider vinegar. I'm not. But I don't just want to be randomly making videos about random stuff and questions that nobody has and things that nobody's asking about. I really want to answer your questions and give you the things that you want. And the question that I get the most across social media, no matter how many videos across social media on my YouTube and on my social media platforms, on my website, is about apple cider vinegar, no matter how many videos I make about it. Now, I want to say this is coming from a cosmetologist, a scientist, and a herbalist. Anything that grows from this earth, I love, and I love it so much that I respect it in all of its properties. Okay. Just because we like apple cider vinegar does not mean that we can ignore all of its properties. And today we're going to break those properties down. All right. So this is coming from this question. You said, hi, I have an itchy scalp and flakes that build up on my scalp every 3 days after washing my hair. After a little searching, I saw that apple cider vinegar helps to get rid of the itching and peeling. And I thought of starting to use apple cider vinegar on the scalp to clean the itching and peeling until I came across your video. I have so many questions. First of all, is it really good for cleaning the scalp, which is full of peeling and itching? What is the dosage that should be done with the water and vinegar? How long should you leave the vinegar on the scalp? After that, do you just wash it off with water? Do you need to put moisture in your hair after, like a cream or a hair mask? Now, for one, I want to say BBB. I like you. I like that. See, BBB, that's my name. Don't worry about it. I really, really like the way that you asked this question because it allows me to break this down very, very easily. Okay. And remember, I am not this video. My intention is just to give you some nuggets and teach you where to go look for yourself. I'm not trying to convert nobody. Listen, if you want to smell like pickle juice, if you want to bathe in apple cider vinegar, then god dang on blast it, you go ahead and smell like a dill pickle. It don't got nothing to do with me. I'm just giving you information. Do with it what you will. Okay? So write this down. It's something that I talk about all the time because it's important. The science never changes. So you guys are going to constantly hear me say the same things over and over and over again. I'm gonna get to y'all comments in a minute. I can't see them right now. Okay, so the very first thing, I have a itchy scalp and flakes that build up on my scalp every 3 days after washing my hair. This is the first part. So the reason that I teach you guys about skin cell turnover so much and the same things over and over again is because if you understand the way that the human body works, you know when there's something wrong. So I won't be able to see the comments, but go ahead and drop it in the comments below. What scalp disorder do you think she has? If you are an OG to my channel, I'm teaching you that skin cell turnover happens every 28 days. Every 28 days, the skin cells on your scalp, they die off, and then the new skin cells make their way up, and the hair growth cycle keeps on replenishing itself. And everybody's supposed to grow about 1.5 inches every month, right? That 1.5 inches is coming up with that skin cell turnover cycle. So with that new set of skin, with that new layer of skin, it comes up with that 1.5 inches of new hair that you have every month. So if you are a person, right, who is noticing that your scalp is flaking up every 3 days after you shampoo your hair, that means that instead of your hair cell turnover cycle being every 28 days, it's every 3 days. Okay? It's every 3 days now because you wash your hair, you get the dead skin off, and then 3 days later it's back. That's because your skin cell turnover cycle is every 3 days instead of every 28 days, right? So now what's next? The next thing you're going to do is say, okay, what does it mean when my skin cell turnover cycle is off? So in this case, right, you have most likely either dandruff or seborrheic dermatitis, which is an overproduction of sebum within the hair shaft. Now, there are so many people that are like, okay, use apple cider vinegar, use apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is so good for this. Apple cider vinegar is good for that. Peep game. We are going to share the screen really quick, and we're going to head over to my blog because I want you to see something, right? Yes, apple cider vinegar, it is great. It has amazing properties, but it does not belong in your hair. You can actually, right? By the way, when you're on my website, feel free to click any of the links that are on there because my website is monetized just like YouTube is. Yeah, praise the Lord. So, I'm going down to the part where I talk about apple cider vinegar just a little. Hold on, please. Here we go. Just really quick. Hair weathering from apple cider vinegar. Let me make sure we're on the screen. Can everybody see the screen? Okay. Hold on. Here we go. All right. So, as we're talking about apple cider vinegar, right? There are so many different things that can lead into the hair shaft breaking down, but we're like, okay, let's put apple cider vinegar on the hair. Now, people will notice, you'll see people ranting and raving about apple cider vinegar across social media. Why? It's because one of its main properties is its antibacterial properties. Why? Because it's an acid, right? It's an acid. And the reason that everybody's like, oh, mix it with water. The reason that they tell you to dilute it with water is because it is a pure acid, right? Now, when you mix it with water, you are not killing the acidic properties. You are slowing down those acidic properties. The acidic properties are still there. The water does not remove the acid, right? This is why you can do your research. If you just intake apple cider vinegar on a regular basis, like a lot of people follow different people online that tell them to, take a teaspoon cider vinegar every day. That will kill the enamel on your teeth. It will slowly rot the enamel or break down the enamel on your teeth. So they tell you make sure you gargle a whole bunch of water as soon as you drink apple cider vinegar, as soon as you take a tablespoon of it or mix it with water. You still have to gargle it. And if you drink it too much, you can end up weakening the kidneys, right? So let me ask you a question, okay? Is your are your teeth stronger than your hair shaft, or is your hair shaft stronger than your teeth? It is not a rhetorical question. Are your teeth than your hair shaft? The answer is absolutely yes. My teeth are stronger than my hair shaft. Like it's no question. So if apple cider vinegar can rot the enamel on your teeth, why would you think that it won't cause weathering on your hair? And this is the thing. See, your teeth don't even absorb anything, right? Your teeth aren't I mean, they have a very, very small percentage of absorption, right? A very small percentage of absorption. But your hair, your cuticles open. And once your cuticles open and receive the acid, it's in there. It doesn't go anywhere. Your hair absorbs it. Your hair only absorbs anywhere between 36 to 38% of whatever you put on it. But once you put it on there, it is absorbed. And I need you to keep in mind the same women who use apple cider vinegar don't use shampoo. So you use apple cider vinegar and then you rinse it out with water and then use a co-wash that does not remove anything from the cuticle. Everything that you put inside of the cuticle, it stays there. Like y'all be I'm not being disrespectful, we just being real. Y'all be walking around smelling like pickle juice. Like you smell like pickle juice, my dude. So if you smell like the pickle juice, for sure there is still apple cider vinegar sitting on your hair shaft, whether you have diluted it with water or not. Okay. Hair weathering takes anywhere between 6 months and 25 years to set in. And the majority of my clients that I do one-on-one consultations with, I love y'all. I ain't talking crap. The majority of the women that I do consultations with are in their 50s. You know why? Because in their 50s, they've hit that hair weathering state. That 25 years has hit, and now they're starting to see the repercussions of all of the apple cider vinegar, all of the greasing of the scalps. I'm gonna guarantee you, mock my words, anybody that you see on social media that has seborrheic dermatitis, eczema, dandruff, bet money they've been greasing their scalp since they was little. Bet money they grease their scalp on their YouTube channel with Blue Magic or Pink Oil Moisturizer today. Bet money. So again, I'm not trying to get you to stop doing nothing. I just want you to see these connections because as it pertains to apple cider vinegar, yes, apple cider vinegar is amazing. It has amazing antibacterial properties for the gut. But you even need to dilute it whenever you are ingesting it into the body because it has the ability to weaken the kidneys. So if apple cider vinegar can weaken your kidneys, if apple cider vinegar can strip the enamel on your teeth, please, and I'm not being a smartass. I really want somebody to make it make sense. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. If it can weaken the enamel on my teeth, I'm going to the comments real quick and then we're going to get back into this. If it can weaken the enamel on my teeth, please explain to me. When we've already said that my teeth are definitely stronger than my hair. My teeth, if you listen to me, if your hair is stronger than your teeth, them bad boys about to fall out. They about a double cheeseburger away. They about one crap crunch away from falling out. Hey, if apple cider vinegar will break down the enamel on your teeth, you think it won't rip your cuticles open? The majority of y'all walking around with high porosity hair, y'all don't even have high porosity hair. Your cuticle is just slowly being eaten alive by apple cider vinegar. So this is the thing. If you are a person who has locks, see, a loctician and a person, the stuff that y'all been doing are two completely different things. A loctician, a good one, will not soak your locks in apple cider vinegar. But a great loctician who knows the science of hair will cleanse the scalp with a cotton ball with apple cider vinegar if she got to use it. Apple cider vinegar is an acid. I don't care what y'all talking about. Any brand that is selling y'all a product with apple cider vinegar in it is trying to keep it moving with the brands, with the fads. Point blank, period. And feel how you feel. But I need somebody in the comments to explain it to me. If it is strong enough to break down the enamel of your teeth, why is it not strong enough to break down your hair shaft? Hey, explain it to me. And if you walking around smelling like pickle juice, I want a pickle. I got a pickle. Hey, 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 hey. I got a pickle. I got a pickle. Like if you walking around smelling like pickles, sis, the acid is still in your hair shaft. And see, the problem is we look at instant gratification. Everybody's always looking for the instant gratification. So if your hair feel good now, oh, I've been using it for 3 years, sis. It take 20 up to 25 years for it to set in. You on year 3. You're on year 3. I don't care how it feels. Everything works until it doesn't, right? And so lastly, I said I was getting into some questions, but I told the story. Look, I just want to show you something real quick. So, it's good for you. Peep game. Apple cider vinegar has zero nutritional value. Zero nutritional value. Its only purpose is to break down and kill. That's what it's for. It kills bacteria. That's what it does because it's an acid. It's going to kill everything in its path. It's going to weaken everything in its path. Go look at the ingredients of any apple cider vinegar. Every single zinc, potassium, iron, B vitamins, vitamin C, magnesium, zero across the board. It has no nutritional value. It is an acid. It is meant to cleanse. Now, if you have a serious scalp infection, I'm just being honest, apple cider vinegar is the last thing that I'm gonna tell you to go to. It's a bunch of herbs that we could talk about that you could put on the scalp and rinse off same day for a treatment for certain things. Like I can name a couple of herbs right off the top of my head that you can use for the scalp washed out on the same day to treat dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, and a couple of other things. But apple cider vinegar is an acid, a pure acid. And if it left the hair, you wouldn't be walking around the house smelling like pickle juice. God damn it. Nah, I'm not trying to be rude. It just makes me mad that we don't love ourselves enough to be not smelling like pickles. And then we want to be acting like y'all want to be yelling at me, being mad at me, that I just want you to be great. I just don't want you to be walking around smelling like pickles. It's embarrassing. Huh? We all out in the public and people like, oh yeah, black girls used to smell like cocoa butter. Now they all smell like rice and pickles. Like y'all think that shit is cute? Y'all want to smell like rice and pickles? Ooh, girl. Okay, I'm sorry. Anyway, yes, pickles, pickle juice, pickle juice, drying out the scalp. Psoriasis, yes. Yes, you guys, please like the video if you like me. The word, listen, the word acid, and this is the thing. The word acid shouldn't scare everybody because there is it's a term that means something sometime. But y'all, hold on, I'm just getting to y'all comments before I move on. Yeah, it's about 2 to 3% acidity. Like it's still just like when you put water, you lower the acidity. You don't take away the acidity, you just lower it, which just means you're slowing down the process. That's all you're doing. You just slowing down the process. You're not stopping anything. You're just slowing it down. That's it. Oh my dang. Yes, teeth. That's what I'm saying. Teeth are clearly stronger. If it can break down the enamel of your teeth, why would you put it in your hair? And this is and this is the stuff that I'm talking about. This is the type of these are the type of things that annoy me about social media. It's like they say something, it sound good, and y'all just run with it. It's like, even if it's stupid, nobody sits down and thinks about that. Like, this is my thing. What I just said, I did not pull that out of my booty. I did not just pull that out of the sky. Oh, it'll break. If you go on Google, you can search, anybody could find that apple cider vinegar is an acid. If you pick up the bottle of apple cider vinegar and you look on the back, it says 0 across the board. Oh my God. Like, if you, everybody knows that their grandma used to use apple cider to to drain out the sink. It's not because it's an invisible plumber in there. No, it's because the acid breaks down the hair that is stuck in the sink and makes it softer and easier for it to glide down. That's why you can unblock and unclog the sink with apple cider vinegar. Most of the time, it's hair that's clogging it. It dissolves the hair. Oh my God, y'all. That's these are the things that I like. That's why I make the videos. That's why I'm so intense, because I want y'all to use common sense. We don't use common sense at all, like not even a little bit. I just said, when I did so many people who so much knowledge all of a sudden only listen to people who have a background on it. That's what I'm saying. Like, where do all of these smart people come from? Like, 1 minute people like, oh, I didn't even know. Like, what's that? What planet is that? Oh, I don't even know. Canada not a part of the United States? I didn't even know. And then these the same people that y'all listen. It's the craziest shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Apple cider vinegar is new to me for hair. Girl. I braided my hair recently with Blue Magic. My good sis said, girl, you better stop using petroleum in your hair. You don't need to, you don't, look, y'all do what y'all gonna do. I don't wanna go. I really don't. I don't. It really stresses me out. I can't. Blue, go get your Blue Magic right now. I'm not being a smart ass. Go get your Blue Magic right now. Go get it. And go look on the ingredients. Look at the back. It's gonna say like either yellow or green dye number 7 and petroleum. Petroleum is made of the same thing that you pump your gas with. It's made pump with your gas with. It's made of the same thing they make gas with. When to make, and this is a fact, Google it. To make petroleum, to make the Blue Magic that you're putting in your hair, right? They take a big machine, and it's a drill. It's like a big, huge drill, and they drill to the bottom of the ocean or as far as they can go down, and they collect this big, thick tar. Okay, they collect this big tar, and what the tar is the decomposed bodies that have sunk into the bottom of the ocean. That's what the tar is. It's a thick black tar. This is not from Stendhal's mouth. This is, Google it. You can Google it and find the machine. I'm not making this up. They take the tar out of the ground. It's like this thick black tar, and then they put it in this big huge machine and they heat it up to different temperatures. And at every temperature, it gives them a different thing. At one temperature, it gives them the gasoline that you pumping in your car. At another temperature, it gives you mineral oil. At another temperature, it gives you petroleum. The Blue Magic that you're putting on your scalp is the same exact grease that we use in a hair salon to block the follicle when we are putting a relaxer on your head. Why do we put the petroleum on your scalp? Because it blocks the follicle. So the chemicals that are put in on your head can't touch or can't get into the follicle. That's what the petroleum's for. So just because they just added some blue dye and a scent to it, and a little bit of mineral oil to make it a little thinner. But Blue Magic is the same thing that you're pumping in your gas in your car. It's the same thing, and this is a fact. Blue Magic is the same petroleum that you're basing your scalp with before you get a relaxer. Look at the back of the ingredients. It has no nutritional value. You are greasing your scalp and braiding your hair with the same thing that you block your scalp with. If you relax your hair right now, you're going to go get petroleum and grease your scalp with the petroleum. Why? For one reason, to block the follicle so that the relaxer doesn't get into the follicle and cause any damage to the follicle. So blue magic on the scalp doesn't make sense. It's made of the same thing. It's blocking the follicle. It's not like, do you get it? And I'm sorry if I sound irritated, but I'm not irritated with you. But just imagine, I'm about to be 33 years old in July. I have been having this argument with people since I was 17. Since I was 17. Look at the back of your petroleum and then look at the back of your blue magic. The ingredients are the same. The only difference is the scent and the color. Google it. No nutritional value whatsoever. You are blocking the follicle. And bet money, all of y'all favorite people that tell y'all about blue magic got dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, something. And if it hasn't happened now, it happens later in life. Because the problem with y'all is not y'all in here, just people in general. The human body, once we hit 30, our body stop producing certain amino acids. So when you in your early 20s and even your early 30s, you be like, you don't know what you're talking about. It worked for me. It's good. But then when you hit your 50s, you're going to be booking one-on-ones with me. Because by the time you hit your 50s, all of that weathering has set in. All of the follicle damage has set in. All of the follicle rot has set in. Yeah, all of the bacteria infections, all of the yeast infections from the years of greasing your scalp have set in. Why y'all think I'm not making videos like that on YouTube no more? Because I don't really have to. I'm busy all the time with one-on-one consultations. This is what I do. I'm helping for free now, but people pay me by the hour to heal the scalp infections caused by y'all apple cider vinegars, y'all blue magic. All of these tricks work until they stop working. I'm just being real. I think every product that has apple cider vinegar on it is a marketing ploy. Because you know what you won't see? You won't see Kimra with no apple cider vinegar, nothing. You won't see Joyco with no apple cider vinegar, nothing. You won't see BioLodge with no apple cider vinegar, nothing. You know why? Because they are professional brands that focus on the science of hair. You will not see Olaplex with no apple cider vinegar or no rice water, nothing. That's the difference. That's the difference. And that's a fact. You won't see none of these big brands. You won't see Redken with no apple cider. Well, no, that ain't true. Redken be on that bullshit. Never mind. Redken be on that bullshit. You may see Redken with some apple cider vinegar. But come on, like, get into it. That's clogs the scalp and the hair follicle. It's a fact. In cosmetology school, the first thing, listen, you will get points off of your cosmetology test and the F around and not even get your license if you don't base the scalp properly before a relaxer or before a chemical service because it will damage the follicle because the follicle not blocked. You have to block the follicles before you use color, and we do it with petroleum. And then y'all doing videos across social media, washing y'all hair and then greasing y'all scalp with blue magic. Oh my God. It is literally, it's the craziest shit you've ever want to see in your life. It's crazy. It's crazy. It is. Y'all can't listen, cancel these nuts, man. I'm sorry, Cantu. I don't mess with none of them. Curls and Carol's, Curl's daughter, whoever. Girl, bye. No. I make products that are made by, I only use and rep products that are made by reputable companies that have been around for long periods of time. Not a company that just woke up in the morning and had an idea. I think I want to make some shampoo today. Like Tia and Tamara. I love them to death, but I don't mess with stuff like that. I don't do stuff like that. No, if it's unless it's made by a professional cosmetologist or a professional hairstylist. Other than that, girl, bye. One minute you cooking bagels on YouTube, and the next minute you a hair care specialist. It's like, oh my God. But I'm not mad at her. I'm mad at everybody else because everybody is so easy to make money off of. So why not? Anyway, I gave myself a chemical burn on my face with apple cider vinegar. Yes, ma'am. I know you did. It's acid. It's pure acid. I have an app on my phone called Scan. Now, fool everybody and tells you what's in it. Other recommendations. Oh no, that's a good recommendation. Or because I honestly, I just get when I go in the store, I just get a label. I mean, I get the label and then I just search the ingredients myself right there on Google. It's like super duper easy. Pickles, smelling like rice and pickle juice. They do, y'all know. Listen, if you got that shit on your hair, you know you smell like rice and pickle juice. You know you smell like rice and pickle juice. Don't be mad at me for saying you smell like rice and pickles. You know you smell like rice and pickles now, and it don't smell good. It don't. I don't care what you talk about. Your man just love you. That's why he ain't saying nothing. Cause he go to hug you. You short. He reaches down to hug you. You smell like what's that place called? Jason's Deli. You smell like Jason's Deli, girl. Mixing tea tree oil in my shampoo as I am in the blue bottle has helped me cure my seborrheic dermatitis. My love. I know it's helped you cure your seborrheic dermatitis. But you are going to create, and I'm not wishing nothing bad on you, but I'm not going to be doing my job if I just let you say that. You do not just randomly mix essential oils in formulations that you don't understand. You do not have any idea how that shampoo that you are using was formulated. You have no idea what the additives were that they put in, and you do not know the reaction that they will have with tea tree oil. Tea tree is simply killing the bacteria. Once the bacteria is gone, a new problem will exist because the shampoo is no longer balanced. My love, just go get some Paul Mitchell shampoo with tea tree and rosemary. It's already formulated by a chemist who knows how to add tea tree to a product without it long term killing the follicle. Again, just 2 days ago, I had a consultation with a woman who has a severe form of alopecia. And when we got down to the bottom of it, it came from her mixing essential oils inside of the butters and the oils that she would purchase from other companies. Essential oils are nothing to be played with. Nothing, I can't talk, are nothing to be played with. They are the most powerful essence of whatever plant you're using. For an example, just one little itty bitty bottle of essential rose oil is equivalent to the pills of about 250 oranges with just one little itty bitty bottle. So, yes, you have killed the bacteria, but because you are not a chemist, you do not know the difference or how to cap the tea tree killing the good and bad bacteria. See, that's the problem because the essential oil, it kills bacteria. It doesn't kill good or bad, it kills bacteria. It's not just formulated to kill bad bacteria, it kills good bacteria too. So yes, you've cured your seborrheic dermatitis, absolutely. But by you using that and by it not being capped by a chemist, by it not being a controlled formulation, right? What you have now done is release a unseen amount of assassins that are in your head to kill all forms of bacteria, good and bad. So now you've cured a problem while creating an imbalance. That is why I tell y'all not to play with essential oils. Just buy a shampoo with that already has tea tree and rosemary in it. I'm just y'all. Like I'm not being rude, but come on. Like y'all stop playing chemist. Stop playing in y'all hair. If you don't trust a shampoo to do enough, don't buy it. Like one of the best tea tree shampoos is by Paul Mitchell. I've been using it since before I got my cosmetology license. The formulation has not changed. Has not changed at all. Like, come on, y'all. I'm not being disrespectful. Just don't do that. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. Like, yes, it dissolves. Apple cider vinegar dissolves the clog in your sink. I won't be using the products I just bought, Lord. Yes, like if it got apple cider, like y'all, like listen. If you see a product, if you online, like I just, and I'm not calling you stupid, Bianca, so West Coast. I'm about to take your name off. I want nobody to think I'm talking to you. Like this is for everybody. Like I need you to start using common sense. The reason that we are constantly getting played as a people is because we do not think. We are impulsive and we just rush to stuff. We are combative. We want to argue and fight about stuff instead of just being like, okay, hold on, let me think about this for a minute. Because none of the things that are coming out of my mouth are groundbreaking. Everything that is coming out of my mouth, you can find the information yourself with a simple Google search. Everything that's coming out of my mouth. But we don't do that. If it's popular, if a bunch of people are using it and saying they getting a result, everybody's gonna start doing it without any question, without any second thought. And that is the issue. Like, come on, y'all. Apple cider vinegar is an acid. Of course, it's killing bacteria. It's an acid. It's killing everything in its path. It's an acid. It's not because it's good. I already showed y'all it has no nutritional value. I'm going to go to it again just for anybody who just got in here. This is the back of the bottle of apple cider vinegar. No nutritional value whatsoever. It's an acid that dissolves everything in its path, including your hair. And so, if it can dissolve the enamel on your teeth, of course, it can dissolve any bacteria that's on your scalp. It's killing the bacteria that's preventing your hair from growing. So, peep game. Oh my God, what if we just stop the formation of the bacteria? If we just stopped the formation of the bacteria in the first place, you wouldn't need to find something to kill it. If the bacteria is never allowed to overpopulate to the point that it's causing an infection, you don't have to use anything to kill an infection. If the scalp is not clogged with blue magic or petroleum based products or anything, then you don't have to worry about a buildup of sebum in the follicle. Like it doesn't, y'all. Like, and this is the thing, if you're going to use blue magic, you shouldn't be. I don't like, we are grown. I don't understand. I'm not being rude. Like, God damn it, we grown. We was using blue magic when we was little. Now some of us that had our uterus open, you didn't have stitches in your cooter pop. You grown. Come on, man. Like, if you have to use it, I would say just use it on your ears and nothing else. Just use it on your ears. But you don't even need to do that. Like, it's so unnecessary. Yes, petroleum comes from decayed bones. It's a fact. It's a fact. When you are using blue magic, you are literally pressing decayed animals into your scalp is what you're using. That's what you're using. If that's cool with you, then do it. But that's no wonder my yeah. Yeah, babe. Yeah, baby. They discovered petroleum on accident. Oh my God, I love you. I do. Oh, it's just something about a smart woman that just does something to my spirit because sometimes it just made me feel like I just be here right now. I'm smart, like a mad scientist. But like women like you, it's like, yes, like it's public record. It's everybody can, yes, it's like you can watch a video right now on it, like right now. Apple cider vinegar and baking soda is my Drano. So it ain't no way I'm using it on my hair. Oh my God. Like that's what, oh my, like when stuff would get clogged up, I remember my little cousin had clogged up my grandma's toilet real bad with hair. And it was something else in there too. It was disgusting. But my grandma had me get baking soda and apple cider vinegar, mix it up, and that's how we unstopped the sink in the toilet. It was easy peasy. And we tried everything. Like in a couple of seconds, it just all dissolved. And I'm like, the fact that people are putting it in their hair, I am so confused. I just don't understand. Okay, good. I'm glad you get it, boo. Yeah, you could put. I mean, I just wouldn't do it at all, babe. I just wouldn't do it at all. And then Bianca, so West Coast, you about to be in trouble because me and you already go together. And the last time me and you was talking, we got past. What was you? It was something else you was doing. I'm not even gonna put it out there because that's your business. You can tell the people if you want to. I'm not even putting you out there like that because you my boo. And you look like you the black Pocahontas, what they talking about. So I'm not even gonna say nothing. But Bianca, you know better. Like we finally got everything better with your scalp. And now you back on the bullshit. Take that apple cider vinegar shit back to the. You're not about to be walking around here smelling like pickles. You too West Coast to be smelling like pickles. And you sexy, no. You are looking like black Pocahontas with all this long black silky hair walking past people smelling like pickle juice. No, I don't think so. My boo ain't about to be smelling like no pickle. Used to rinse my hair with apple cider vinegar. They say it will close your cuticles and make your hair smooth and shiny. Yep, I know. Like it. Oh my God. Listen, people say a lot of stuff. People say a lot of stupid stuff. Okay. People say a lot of stupid stuff. I just watched a woman from I think she from Romania and she get shot and now she telling everybody she a black woman. People say a lot of stupid stuff. Okay. Girl, no. Listen. My mama in her late 60s with a full head of hair and never used grease or oiled her scalp. Oh my God. Thank you for saying this. You know why her hair is long? Because she lacks that waxy substance. Because this is the thing, y'all are oil, oil, oil. The oil that is on the oil that is in a bottle, there is not a oil walking on a oil walking. There's not an oil present on this earth that is better than the sebum coming out of your scalp. A oil is oily. Sebum is a waxy substance. So the reason that her grandma got hair down her back and she don't grease her scalp is because sebum is a waxy substance that binds to your cuticle and it protects your hair shaft and it kills excess bacteria and all types of stuff. But if y'all greasing y'all scalp with petroleum, the sebum can never come out, and all it can do is build up. That's why everybody got dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, and all of this stuff because the scalp is clogged. It's simple. It's so simple. It's so simple. It's not complicated at all. It's really not. We make it complicated. It's really not complicated at all. Yeah, Brett can be on that bush. That's my hair and scalp was the healthiest when I was mainly drinking water and aloe vera juice. Yes, and drink aloe vera juice. Don't put it in your hair. Thank you for saying that. If you drink aloe vera juice, oh my God, everything that y'all read online about aloe, they were talking about it being in the body. Your hair only absorbs anything between 36, I mean, yeah, 36 to 38% of whatever you're putting on it. So peep game, if you a person who do the lock method, whatever conditioner you putting on your hair, that shit don't work no way. Peep game. Y'all, if you pre-poo with coconut oil, You literally put conditioner on your hair for no reason. You know why? Your hair can only absorb 36 to 38% of whatever you put on it. And coconut oil binds to protein. Your hair is protein. Once the coconut oil is in the cuticle, it never leaves. And your hair can only absorb 38%. So that 38% is of that coconut oil is already in your hair. So when you put conditioner in your hair, it's literally just sitting on the hair shaft. The cuticle is already full. Do you understand that? Like, it's they've been playing y'all. That's why y'all constantly using so much product over and over again, because it isn't going into the hair shaft. You know why? You already filled it with coconut oil. You already filled it with your pre-poo. That's why. Y'all, come on, man. And then when somebody like me say it, because I've been saying this forever. When somebody like me say it, it's like, she don't know what she talking about. She a hater. It's like, okay. It's a fact though. It's a fact. Google it. Like, this ain't coming from me. This is not coming from me. I thank God for the day I stumbled on my channel. You opened up my eyes, girl. It's my pleasure. That's what I'm here for. Because they be having us looking stupid. Like, they have us looking so dumb. Like, other people think that Black women are stupid. They really think we're stupid because we do stupid stuff. We don't think. Not y'all. I ain't calling y'all stupid. What is my thoughts on? I love Mazani. I love Mazani. Mazani is amazing. Mazani do be on that bullshit sometime though. That's why y'all don't see me mess with them. Cause whoever they marketer is, I think they got somebody to be like, let's keep up with the times. Cause they be doing stupid stuff too. At Mazani, they be doing stupid stuff too, but they moisture line is cool. I used to follow a YouTuber who used to recommend washing your hair with Head and Shoulders, then using Blue Magic on your hair only. Listen, like, you know why? Because these girls don't know what they're doing. Anybody can pick up a camera. Everybody that's in here right now, at any point in time, y'all can pick up a camera and be like, I want to make a video. And y'all can make videos. Like, it's free. You don't have to, it don't cost nothing. Anybody can do it. But it's like, if somebody has a bunch of views, or if their hair is long, automatically y'all believe everything they say, and you will jump off a bridge with them. Then as soon as you feel an itch on wash day, you straight away with the hot water. Listen, man. Yeah, throw them away. It's petroleum. Or grease your Barbies with it. Or, I don't know, like, moisturize your ankles. I don't know. Yes, buy Hus. Yes, thank you. Thank you for this recommendation, y'all. Look at her stuff. Just buy a tea tree based shampoo. That's it. Like, it's not, oh my God, stop. Because this is the thing. People be like, I'm gonna do it myself. Bro, even if you buy tea tree essential oil, you're still buying product from another company. What do you have against hair companies? And when you go buy the tea tree oil and put it inside of the shampoo, who are you on strike against? You still went and spent what, about $10 on some essential oil, and then you still went and bought a cheap shampoo, and then you go put it in there. Like, what is happening? Just go get shampoo with tea tree on it. It makes no sense. It is so crazy. It's so crazy. Like, I don't understand. Yes, please give this video a thumbs up, guys. Still makes so much sense. I'm just like, for real, just really think about it. Like, it don't, mm-mm. Like, apple cider, it's a fact. I'm not pulling it out of my booty. Go, everybody. I have, and this is the thing. I cook with apple cider vinegar. I use apple because I don't drink regular milk, right? So anytime I want to make buttermilk, I take apple cider vinegar and some almond milk, because I always drink almond milk, and I'll mix that in my almond milk and wait a minute. I wait a little minute, and then it curdles, and then I have buttermilk. I cook. When I make curry, I cook with this. I'm not like, oh my God, Apple cider vinegar is bad. It's the devil. I'm a herbalist. I love herbs more than I love product, any hair product, anything, more than anything. But just because they're powerful don't mean everything go in your hair. Buying Paul Mitchell today. Yes. Paul Mitchell tea tree rosemary. Bomb. Bomb. Thank you for not being offended. Yes, you love Paul Mitchell. Paul is everything. That's what I'm saying. That apple cider vinegar kills good and bad bacteria. That's what y'all got to understand. Even with putting cloves in your hair. Like if you have a bacteria infection and let's say you don't have insurance, you can't afford to go to a doctor, then yes, you can make a clove rinse, put it in scalp, your on your scalp, and then let it sit for no longer than about 20 minutes and then shampoo it out. Why? Because it kills good and bad bacteria. So if you leave it sitting there, it is going to eat every piece of bacteria that it can see. And if you do not have a bacteria infection in your scalp and you use cloves on your hair for a regular basis, eventually you will go bald. It is a scientific fact because it is going to eat all of your good bacteria. And guess what? Biotin is created in your gut. So even ingesting too much acid can hurt you. Drinking too much apple cider vinegar, ingesting too much apple cider vinegar in your gut can be because biotin, most people think you have to get biotin from an outside source. No, biotin is produced within the gut. So if you are constantly ingesting a acid that kills bacteria, good and bad, you are going to kill off all of the good bacteria, aka the biotin responsible for building your hair, skin, and nails. You're killing that too. It's a fact, y'all. I love y'all, but yes, you, Bianca, you in trouble. Like because, like I said, we go together. Everybody else, they're not in trouble. Bianca, you are in trouble because you went and bought apple cider. You went and bought pickle juice and gas. We got hooked on that gasoline, man. Everybody, and I know it's somebody in here like, y'all know she talking about. I love my blue magic. I know because they got you hooked on that gasoline. I'm childish. I'm sorry, but you hooked on that gasoline, because baby, that's gasoline, because that's the same thing that they get from the bottom of the ocean, and they put it in the little machine, and now you buying it. You putting bone juice in your hair. That's bone jello. You got bone booty jello in your hair. Talk about, oh, this bone booty juice making my hair grow. My mom has always swear by Paul Mitchell. That's one of the only lines she would be blowing out my hair with when I was little. And I bet you your mama got mopped and you do too. Because if it's not broke, don't fix it. Do you notice how the mamas who been doing everything right, been using the same thing for years, but y'all unloyal? A new product come out, y'all all jumping ship. You know it's hard out here for a pimp. I'm telling you, like y'all be jumping ship. Is it okay to use blue magic on the hair alone? Love, I do not. Please rewind it because you must have just came in. I don't support the use of blue magic at all. It is bone juice. It's bone jello. It is bone jello. It's bone juice. I don't mind putting it in my car. I'm not eating my car. We just driving this bad boy. But it's bone jello. Blue Magic is bone jello. I'm not giving like pointers on how to use bone jello. I love y'all, but no, like please. And when I make, and I'm not being disrespectful, but that's kind of sort of why we hear this comment right here. And I'm not being rude, boo. But this comment was made on a video about don't use apple cider vinegar. Y'all, if I make a video saying don't use a product, please do not ask me how to use it the right way. I am saying do not use it. I'm not going to say don't use it, but if you really want to use it like this. Y'all, That's what these stupid girls on YouTube be telling y'all. I am not them. I'm not going to give y'all stupid stuff. If I say don't use it, don't use it. I mean, I'm not saying if I say don't use it, like you got to listen to me. I'm saying if I say don't use it, I mean don't use it. I say what I mean and I mean what I say. I don't double back on stuff. That's why certain people probably tired of hearing me talk because I'm going to keep saying the same thing because the science is never going to change. Like I'm not going to tell you an easier way to use blue magic. You know why? Because it's bone jello, and I don't think you should be putting bone jello in your hair. I'm not going to tell you an easier way to use rice water. Why? Because I think it's stinky rice nipple juice, and I don't think you should be using it in your hair. I'm not going to teach you an easier way to use apple cider vinegar because it is something that can unclog your sink and break down the enamel of your teeth. So it is completely idiotic for you to put it in your hair. And I'm not going to give you counsel on how to do that. I'm not being disrespectful, but I just need you to hear me. If I say don't do something, don't come in the comments and ask me for an easier way not to do. Oh, I don't even know how to finish the statement. It make me feel like I'm special. Like when I read comments like that, I'm like, am I stupid? Like, did I did I did am I not explaining myself? Like am I so y'all just okay. What about the Marcel's hair wax? Is that good for the hair? If you using a Marcel iron and you have a short pixie cut, but hair wax, the, for your actual hair, not the scalp. Whether it depends on what you're using it for. But anything that has the word wax in it definitely doesn't belong on the scalp. What do you think about my that was suggested head and shoulders? I would have to know more about you to be able to answer that question. I have to know way more about you to answer that. Barbie gonna be slipping and sliding. I've been talking to my cousin that I found your channel. Tell them that you are a cosmetologist, very funny and straightforward, give sound advice. Just make sure your cousins don't be on that bull when they come over here because then they're gonna be like, I went over there, but she rude. I don't like her. She was rude. So just be careful with that because I don't because I'm not trying to convert nobody. Like I'm not here for the people who need convincing. I'm for the people who already know that putting rice nipple juice on their hair is stupid. I'm for the people who tired of smelling like pickle juice. I am here for the people who are done being burritos and avocado toast from Cheesecake Factory. Like you done putting avocados in your hair. Like that's who I'm here for. If you still doing that, girl, listen, be a fruit bowl. Be on the table at the Jason's Deli. I don't care. I can't. It's stressing me out. I can't try to switch people over. But if you got hey, so many people need to stop playing and ever listen. I love how Cena always put us up on game. They playing in their hair, and this is what people do. They get online because YouTube is one of my many jobs as well. You get online, it's something called vidIQ or TubeBuddy. So you get on there and they give you a bunch of different recommendations on what's going viral. And y'all want to know what pops up first? Apple cider vinegar and cloves. So that's why they keep making all of these videos because it's viral. And when it's a viral fad, it's going to hit the algorithm fast. Y'all going to click on it. Y'all going to buy all the shit. Because it's a lot of y'all that's about to take the apple cider vinegar stuff back because they got you in those videos. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it go. I'm making products too right now. I can make bands if I be like a new product with apple cider vinegar, but I have integrity. I'm not doing that because I understand that it's an acid. I'm not about to sell you an acid to put in your hair. Just it's hitting the algorithm. Go ahead, type in cloves, type in apple cider vinegar. It's the top search topics when it comes to natural hair. That's why y'all keep seeing products with it. Have y'all noticed y'all don't hear that much about rice water no more? Why? Because apple cider vinegar has replaced it. Yeah. Y'all stop playing with me. Yep. Your mama got her one thing. When I tell you that you recommend to blow dry your hair, they say I thought he damaged your hair. Then I tell them why would you recommend it? But listen, look, I love you, but you tell your people don't you bring them over here. Listen, if you are scared of blow dryers and you are scared of combs, don't come over here because I'm not for you because you have not pressed your common sense button. And I'm sorry if that sounds rude. If you are scared of combs and brushes and blow dryers, but you're not scared of apple cider vinegar, your common sense button has not been pushed yet. And why am I saying that? You scared of a blow dryer, but you not scared of an acid that can break down the enamel on your teeth? You not scared of putting an acid that can break down your teeth, that can dissolve your teeth. You not scared of that in your hair because you added a little water, but you're scared of a blow dryer. That's stupid. I'm sorry, and I don't care if it makes you feel away. I need to trigger that in you because if you go walk around thinking that that's a smart statement, there's something needs to be triggered because that is dumb. You're scared of a blow dryer, but you're not scared of an acid that can break down your teeth. It can literally dissolve your teeth, but you scared of a blow dryer. That's dumb. I'm sorry. And if that make you feel away, it just make you feel away. But that's dumb. It is. This is dumb. Oh, that's why most women we do our one-on-ones and I explain to them, of course, not in this tone, but like that's why dermatologists are irritated. If you spent half your damn life in medical school, would you want to sit down and talk to grown ass women about why they not supposed to put acid in their hair? If you spent hundreds and thousands of dollars that you still got to pay back and you spent half of your life in medical school, do you want to sit there and explain to a grown ass woman why she not supposed to put gas petroleum in her scalp? Almost every woman who books a consultation with me says they went to a dermatologist but left their dermatologist for a black trichologist because the dermatologist don't understand black hair. Please do not get offended by what I'm about to say because it's going to sound offensive. But that is one of the stupidest statements that you can ever make. The only difference between your follicle and a white woman's follicle is the size of it. That's the only difference. She got a sebaceous gland just like you. She got sweat glands just like you. She got a skin cell turnover that happens every 28 days just like you. The only difference is the size of the follicle. And because of the size of your follicle, it only allows a certain wave pattern to come out. So because their curl pattern, I'm just using a Caucasian woman for an example. All Caucasian women do not have straight hair. The majority of Caucasian women actually have wavy hair, not straight hair. And their hair is determined by the size of their follicle. And because the follicle is a little rounder, more sebum can come out. And because the follicle is rounder, the hair is a little straighter, making it easier for the waxy substance to travel down the hair shaft. But for a Caucasian woman, sebum don't just fall down her hair shaft. She's combing her hair every single day. That's why the sebum is down, not because her hair is straight, but because she actually combs it. That's the difference. Not because her texture is better. She's combing it. That's the difference. We argue about it whether or not we even supposed to use combs. You about to get offended by what I'm about to say, but black women really walk around talking about they finger coil their hair. Oh my God, y'all, that is literally one of the stupidest statements you can make. I'm sorry if you offended by that. Peep game. The average human being has anywhere between 100,000 and 400,000 strands of hair on their head. I'm gonna say that again. The average human has anywhere between 100,000 and 400,000 strands of hair on their head. You got 8 fingers. 8. So it's healthier, it's better for your hair to be detangled with 8 fingers than it is for it to be detangled with a comb. Y'all gotta come on, man. Like it's this is dumb. Like the stuff that we are stuck in is stupid. Really? You can detangle 400,000 strands of hair with 8 fingers because the thumbs don't count. You can detangle. Let's say you got real thin hair. Let's say you, even if you got super thin hair, let's say you got 40,000. You can detangle 40,000 strands with 8 fingers. Make it make sense, man. Make it make sense. It don't make sense, and y'all know it don't make sense. You know it don't make sense. I can't with the Cardi B hair mask. Y'all, man, I don't, girl. Yes, thank you. Tell y'all, yes. Oh my God. And then that's another thing. Like, I know y'all gonna get offended when I say this. God damn it, stop asking me to do videos for hair products from the Walgreens. The products at Walgreens are more expensive than the ones at Sally's. Sally's is owned by the same company that owns Cosmoprof. Cosmoprof is the store that you can only shop in if you have a cosmetology license. So Sally's is the consumer version of the professional store that you can only go to once you went to cosmetology school and passed. Why the hell are y'all shopping at Walgreens? Oh my God. Sin is the replacement for blue magic, hair grease, or petroleum or oils on the scalp. Olaplex is the only way. No, Olaplex isn't the only way. You have sebum coming out of your scalp. You don't need anything on your scalp. What are you trying to fix? So if you're gonna say, Sam, what am I replacing it for? What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish? Products are tools. You don't just get I don't just randomly put hair products in my hair. And no, Olaplex is not the only way. I use more products than Olaplex, but if it's not broke, I don't fix it. I'm not a product junkie. When a product works, I only wash my hair once a week. I'm not going to the store and wasting money. Like the Olaplex is gonna last me for months. So what am I buying another product for? It's not like, oh, only Olaplex. But when a product works, I'm not switching. Just like it's a bunch of people in here, like Bianca So West Coast. She's only using Paul Mitchell tea tree because it works. And she not gonna just switch a product because some new person just made one. Like that's a leave-in conditioner, babe, is exactly what it sounds like. It is a leave-in conditioner, so it conditions your hair and it protects your hair. So it's your protection from the blow dryer. It's your protection from sunlight. It's your protection from like any bacteria and stuff that you're gonna be facing when you go out into the world. It's a protection. So your leave-in conditioner is your heat protection for your blow dryer. It's your protection for like if you are gonna set your hair and set a dryer, like if you're getting a roller set, you use a leave-in conditioner because it's protecting your hair from the heat of the actual dryer. So yeah, we gonna end in a minute, but I knew petroleum was bad for the scalp, but I never knew it was this bad. I'll never use it again. But like I just and it's this is the thing. It's not that it's well, it is that it's bad, but I need you to understand what products are for. So when I'm making videos, I'm not like, this product's bad. That's good. This is bad. No, that's what YouTubers do. I'm not doing that. I'm a scientist that makes YouTube videos. That's what people who play in here do. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is put things in their proper place, right? If you're going to use Blue Magic and you just have to use it, it needs to be for retention only. Why? Because its only purpose is to block the follicle and to block the cuticle. That's its purpose. So if you need something to help you block the cuticle, for example, you can use Blue Magic, right? When you braid in your hair, but not on your scalp. You're not greasing your scalp with it when you braid after the braid is done. And you want to put something on the ends to make sure the ends don't snag or nothing, you can put some petroleum on the ends. You know why? Because it blocks the follicle. It's going to block the cuticle and protect that cuticle. But the follicle shouldn't be blocked because sebum needs to come out, acid needs to come out, sweat needs to come out. So if something's blocking it, it can't come out, and then you're going to get an infection, aka dandruff, seborrheic dermatitis, psoriasis, and all of these other different scalp disorders. So what does CN say to replace the Blue Magic with petroleum or oil on the scalp? What did she go watch the video? I say that you don't need to put anything on your scalp. Sebum comes out of your scalp. I don't ever oil my scalp. Anybody who's taken my 7-day challenge and actually done it all the way through and actually done the work, they start to actually see oil coming out of their follicle that they didn't have before. So if you can visually see oil coming out of your scalp, you can visually see the oil on your hair shaft. The last thing you're gonna want to do is go grab a petroleum or a grease or anything. I don't recommend anything in replacement for Blue Magic. Why? You do not need to grease the scalp. The scalp already has oil. So if you think that you need to grease your scalp, you're saying that the gland that God put on your scalp to produce the oil that your scalp and hair needs isn't enough. Why is the oil that God put in your scalp not enough? There's nothing more powerful on the market. There's nothing on the market more powerful than the sebum coming out of your scalp. That's why I have no other recommendation because there's nothing. What else is more powerful than what God put in your scalp already? What else is more powerful than that? I'm not being, what else is more, it's not a rhetorical question. What else on this earth is more powerful than the sebum that God, than the oil, the waxy substance that God has coming out of your scalp that's meant to coat your hair? What's more powerful? It's not a rhetorical question. I just want to know. That's I used to be scared being rough on my hair with brushing, but was curious about using acid and petroleum in my hair, which would really ruin it. Exactly. Like you scared of a comb and brush, but you ain't scared of acid? That's crazy. Well, it does not moisturize and locks. Yes, exactly. Thank you. Oh my God. Are you a scientist? What do you do? People think oil means moisture. Oil does not mean moisture. Oh my God. Like you can put, for example, you can take some baby oil. You could be ashy as hell. You could take some baby oil and put it on your knee. By the end of the day, you're gonna be ashy as hell again. Why? Because it didn't moisturize anything. It just put a barrier on top of it. Y'all, come on, man. I like you. I know she uses other plates, but you do not need oil on your scalp. And I feel like y'all all got this oil scalp grease and demon locked on y'all back. Like y'all cannot shake it. It's like literally one of the craziest things I've ever seen. Y'all will not stop. It's like something in your body and your brain is like, I can't live without grease. What am I gonna do without the grease? Like y'all cannot stomach not greasing y'all scalp. You do not need a replacement for it. Oil is already coming out of your scalp. Black women are the only women on this planet that think that they gotta grease their scalp. The only ones. And y'all the only ones who do it. No other race greases their scalp but y'all. Nobody else. So y'all believe that y'all got all of the sauce, but God gave everybody oil coming out of their scalp except for y'all. That's some stupid stuff. Like, think about it. Every other race washing their hair once, two, three, four times a day. because they got so much oil. God gave everybody oil except for black women. No, black women can't see it because black women been greasing their scalp with petroleum since slavery ended. That's why y'all can't see it. No problem. I'm newish to your channel, so I'm not quite sure if you have spoken about this completely before. Have you used 1212 or do you recommend? No, you just said you new to my channel, so I'm a scientist and a cosmetologist over a decade and an herbalist. I'm not a product junkie. Okay. So on my channel, we talk more so like about the science of hair, scalp disorders, follicle disorders. This is not a channel of product recommendations. I am not a product pusher, a product junkie. So like when you asking questions here is more so about like, okay, like what do I do if my scalp is burning or stuff like that. Like I'm not ever giving product recommendations. I just don't do that. And I'm not a good person to ask because I'm not a product junkie. So that product, I don't. When a new product comes out, I hope this don't make nobody feel away. I don't think twice about another product line. I don't try to look at it. I don't try to read about it. I don't try to learn more about it because I'm loyal. I don't switch up. Like the only time I'm going to switch a bond reconstructor is if Olaplex messes up with their formulation somehow. If Olaplex don't mess up with the formulation, I'm not changing up. So I in my Amazon store, I have a select group of products that I like to use, and those are all of my recommendations. Outside of that, I couldn't even tell you. Yes, I just stopped oiling my scalp and my hair changed so much. Just try it. And that's what I'm saying, babe. Just try it. With my methods, I don't tell you to go buy nothing else, boo. I'm telling you to stop using the stuff that you already bought. Don't buy nothing. Don't buy nothing else. Just keep it basic. Shampoo and conditioner. Keep it basic. That's all I'm telling you to do. Nothing else. Nothing else. Nothing else. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I got sidetracked. We're gonna get off of here in a minute, but I just don't want to move. That demon is trying to crawl back on my back. It's trying to get you. And Bianca, you better stop letting that little product junkie demon get you. It's ridiculous. Now, don't nobody got time for all that. We done came too far to turn back now. You can't be going back. You can't be going back to the bull. No. We got to do better. We better than that. We better than them. We better than that. Mm-mm. You can't be letting them get you. I was watching one of your previous lives. I asked you about using Head and Shoulders, and you said it was volcanic ash. I didn't say the Head and Shoulders was volcanic ash, baby. No, the Head and Shoulders wasn't volcanic ash. Somebody asked about volcanic ash. What is the name of it? Something clay. Bit not bit. I can't get the word out. It was the clay. Somebody asked about the clay, and I said that was volcanic ash. Head and Shoulders, it just has one ingredient that kills the bacteria, but you can use a tea tree shampoo to help you kill the bacteria in your scalp because dandruff is a bacteria infection. Period. Dandruff is a bacteria infection. It's not complicated. Put oil on your hands, saturate them, and then drop water on your hands. Water lit. Oh my god! I love you. I love you so much. Listen, you hear her science experiment. She said, put oil on your hands, saturate them, and then put a drop of water on your hand. The water won't penetrate your skin. Ooh. And everybody knows this. How many times have y'all put Vaseline on y'all legs in the summertime, then put water on y'all hands, and then see a whole bunch of little bubbles of water right there? That's what irritates me. Angela. Oh, Miss Lee, that's what irritates me. Because it's like this is so stupid. Like we grease up with petroleum all the time. or the same Blue Magic. Actually, everybody who got Blue Magic in their house, please, somebody do it for me. Please, somebody right now, go get your Blue Magic and get a lot. And the same amount that you be greasing your scalp with and rub it on your hands. And then put some water, spray some water on there and see what happens. And then you tell me of whether or not you should be putting it on your scalp. If you put something on your hand and it does not absorb into your skin, it should not be on your scalp. Period. I don't care what nobody say. If it does not absorb into the skin immediately, it should not be on your scalp. I don't care what anybody says. Fact. It don't make sense. Make it make sense. You said you wouldn't recommend a shampoo for high porosity hair and put in the link, but now I'm unable to find the video. In every video on every single video on my channel, when you look in the description box, it is a link to my Amazon store. My Amazon store is in the description box of all of my videos. All of my videos. Yeah, please like the videos, guys. Yeah, that's fine. I'm okay. She's still catching up on the comments. Yeah, I'm still. Give me a minute. Sorry for the misunderstanding. But what to see, and Gloria, you knew, and that's why I tried to. Maybe you came in here late, so I want you to rewind it and start it over. Like, I'm just real blunt, and I don't mince words. I'm not gonna be like, so actually, the correct thing for you to do, because you don't want your edges to fall out. Actually, you're really gonna want them to say, I'm not gonna talk to you like that. I'm like super real. However it's coming out, however it pops up in my head, is how it's coming out of my mouth. So I'm not, you did not offend me. You not being disrespectful. We good. Like, I hope I'm not irritating you or making you feel away. Like, it's coming straight from love. I'm not being nasty or nothing. But all I'm saying is, Sugarfoot, the only time that I give exact product recommendations and stuff like that is after we have like a one-on-one consultation. I know more about you, but I don't sit on YouTube and like, go use this product and use this product and then use that and then buy this. I don't do that. Now, if we talking about bond reformation and stuff like that, y'all know I love me some Olaplex. I'm gonna preach that forever. You want to detox the scalp? My favorite is Olaplex 4C. You already know, like, I have my favorites, but you not offending me at all. You are good. All right. So I think if I didn't get to your comment, please leave it again real quick, because I feel like I went through all of the comments already, but I don't know if I missed anybody. So I'm gonna give y'all a couple minutes to ask y'all questions, and then we're gonna head out. Yeah, like, please don't make me be Disney princess again. Like, I feel like that's what happens. Honestly, I'm gonna be real. We're about to have a real moment. One of the reasons why I haven't been posting as much as I normally do is because I feel like it's hard for people to receive me, how I am. Like me right now, this is me. This is us, this is she, this is we. And I just gotta get in a mood to be like, Send out here coming at you with another video. In this video, we're gonna talk about it. It takes a lot sometimes for me to get into that headspace, because I don't all the time want to do that. Sometimes I want to say, hey, okay, I know apple cider vinegar seems nice, but it's dumb. Let's do this instead. Like, a lot of times that's where I'm coming from, and I don't like having to step so far outside of myself and like put a leash on myself. That's what it is. I be having to put a leash on sometimes, and I don't like wearing leashes. So I come when I can. Praise the Lord. I love y'all. Greatly appreciating your advice. I've stopped putting coconut oil and other oils on my hair, drinking clove, ginger, and turmeric water on a regular. Any other? Oh, yes. That. Listen. Let me say something here, Jack. Listen. Do you see this man? This is what I'm talking about. See, I need everybody to take keys from this man. See, this man ain't never been on here talking about something. Actually, this is my first time talking to you. Thank you, sir, for listening. This is the thing. This man ain't never been, you don't know what you talking about. Are you sure? No. He just went and tried it because men don't do that. Men not about to sit here and argue with you about nothing. They're gonna say, you know what? Let me just try that out. He just said, you know what? I'm gonna just stop it for a minute and let's see what happens. Because if it didn't work, then he could have just went right back to it and kept doing it. Like that girl don't know what she's talking about. But okay, so anywho, thank you. You just made me feel away. So as it pertains to any other advice, what do you feel like you still having issues? Like what issues do you feel like you still having? What issues do you think you're having still? Because it would depend on what issues you're still having. But I would say that I don't really want you to add anything or change anything, especially because you want to give your body a chance to gain memory to that. You know how we say, or people say all the time, like, "Oh, you are what you eat," because you really are, right? So you are what you used to eat still, so you have to give yourself time, right? You got to give your body time to get rid of the things that you put in before. So one suggestion I do have for you, maybe you could start like doing more like more of like a green diet. Maybe if you could start having like maybe 2 to 3 days out of the week that you don't eat nothing but like fresh fruits and vegetables. I don't mean like just eating vegetables. I mean, if you could do at least 2 or 3 days out of the week where you eating all things green and raw, and like take baby steps, maybe do like 1 day a week at first just to get your feet wet or whatever. And it's a lot of different options that you can have, like get on YouTube and just start searching like for raw vegan meals, or like, yeah, like raw vegan meals or whatever. And like just try to have at least, like I said, a couple of days a month, I mean a couple of days of the week where you just have a raw green diet. And what this is going to do is help you like start cleansing your body. It's going to start helping you cleanse your blood, cleanse your gut, and like everything, and just start cleansing the body out of all of the toxins that could have been there before. So that way your body is replenishing itself. Because at first, right, when you first start changing your diets, changing your eating habits, changing the way that you treat in your skin and your scalp, right? You're in it's fix it mode, right? You're in the fix it mode. But after you come out of the fix it mode, you will then be like, okay, well, now I need to replenish myself. Well, you can do that at the same time, right? You can fix the scalp as you feed the body at the same time. So you can kill the bacteria and feed the body at the same time. That's what's happening with most of us. Most of us just like, I'm gonna put apple cider vinegar in my hair. That's it. No, if you're gonna kill the bacteria, you have to feed the good bacteria. If you're killing the bad, you have to feed the good. That's how it works, right? So, and feeding the good bacteria in your gut is not gonna be done by putting a product on your hair. That's not how it works. So that's the routine and the pattern that you should probably try. Just start really, really trying to add like a bunch of fresh fruits and vegetables, right, to your diet. I wish the product junkie channels would be more honest. I used to do the lock method and wear my hair in a pineapple to sleep and have hundreds of fairy knots. Okay, don't take offense to what I'm about to say. It is not their job to make sure that you don't hurt yourself. It's your job. It's not their job, it's your job. Nobody put a gun up to your head and made you listen to them. It is your job to make sure you test words before you apply them. You didn't test the words. You didn't test the facts. You just took their word as fact, applied it, and then you want to blame them. You're to blame, not them. I'm not being disrespectful. Please don't take offense to what I'm saying. But I'm not making videos. Shame on YouTubers. No, they getting their money. They getting coin. They not they not out specifically to come after you and to hurt you. No, they getting money. They don't know what the hell they talking about. And it's up to you to make sure that you have enough knowledge and enough know-how to protect yourself from people that's trying to play you. You can't play victim. Not I ain't saying, I'm not being disrespectful, but it's just being real. These YouTubers, nobody is forcing y'all to listen to them. Nobody. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just being real. Like it's not their fault, y'all. It's not their fault. Y'all did not have to listen to them. When they said apple cider vinegar do this. What you should have done is say, what are the properties of apple cider vinegar? What does apple cider vinegar do to the hair long term? Nobody searched it. Y'all listen to what they said because they got a bunch of views. You followed it and now you here. You cannot blame them. It's you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if it's a trigger, but it's true. I know seeing the truth, her methods work 100%. And this is the thing. I appreciate you so much. Ooh, her methods. But it's like, are they really, or are we just following the natural patterns? I'm not making nothing up. You know, like, ooh, the bagging method, the lock method. That's some shit made up. That's a method. I'm not giving y'all methods. I'm giving y'all science that y'all can go search on y'all own. I am not making none of this up. This is not, ooh, sit down facts. That's why the name of my business is called Simple Apothecary. And it's spelled like sin, CYN, instead of the regular way. But that's why I call it Simple Apothecary, because it's easy. We just make it hard. It ain't that deep. It's really not. It's really not. That was my fault for following a random YouTuber advice I cut off and started from scratch. Yep, maybe 10 years ago. And you live and you learn. Now you won't make that mistake again, and it's fine. It's hair and it grows back, girl. Your hair ain't like your ovaries. The set of ovaries we got when we born, that's all we got. You ain't getting no new ovaries, girl. Bye. You get new hair growth cells every day. And guess what? If you change your diet up, you can beef up the amount of cells that's being produced in your body, and you can speed up the speed in which your hair is growing. It's nothing. Do you know how powerful you are? If your hair ain't growing like you want it to grow, do you understand that you can just stop eating the stuff that you used to eat, change your whole diet, and your whole body will be different? There are people who get diagnosed with cancer, get told that they got a couple of months to live, change their whole diet, they go back to the doctors, be like, we can't find it. I know you can't, because you're that powerful. But y'all give y'all power completely away. Y'all give y'all power and y'all divinity away to these brands. Y'all give them away to these YouTubers, to these companies, and everything else. And everybody got your divinity. Everybody got your coin except for you. And you walking around, black girls' hair don't grow. We're less than. Black girls' hair, we can't use combs and brushes like everybody else. We're less than. Stop wanting to be a victim. Black women are not victims. Stop constantly trying to put us in the victim role. We are not fucking victims. Excuse my French, but I'm grown. And it's annoying. We are not victims. We're lazy. That's the difference. And we want shortcuts because our hair is thicker, so it takes longer and it's harder. So we want the same shortcuts that they got. To much is given, much is required. So you're not going to get the same shortcuts that she has. You know why? Your follicle is tighter than hers, and you have more protein in your hair shaft. So more is required of you. You can't do your hair like she do her hair. She can wash her hair and go outside. You know why? She don't have that much protein in her hair, but you do. To much is given, much is required. There is more required of you, so you have to do more. Yes, it is. Witch hazel is a herb. Witch hazel is fine. Great advice. I should have been more specific. I was referring to hair retention and growth for guys over 30. I believe you just answered it. Thank you. No problem. Retention for men, when if you get, especially if you do a retention, most likely you braiding your hair up. So if you go to a braider, try to get you some shea butter. Get some shea butter. You could probably get some on Amazon. Don't put it on the scalp, but on the ends. And if you're a dude, if you're a man and you getting your hair braided, you could put uh the shea on your ends after it's braided out. Don't put it on the scalp after it's braided out, and then that'll help you with retention while your hair is braided. Purchase the serum you recommended on Amazon. Purchase this for high porosity hair. Do I put it on my hair before or blow dry after? Or does it really matter? I use serum after I blow dry, right before I mean, I use serum after my flat iron, right before I wrap my hair up for the last time. Everything Sam said can be researched. Truth. Listen, like you can research. Truth is truth, no matter how you feel, no matter how it make you feel, no matter if it make your little nipple tingly, it don't matter. No matter if it make your butt itch, like it make you feel away, it don't matter. Truth is truth, and if it trigger you, that just means that you need to go find more of the truth for yourself. If something that I say make you feel away, that's your spirit. Like, exactly, this stupid shit you've been doing. Thank you. Somebody saying something, like, go research your dumb ass. Got us walking around here smelling like pickle juice. That's what's happening. Like, go research it yourself. Don't take nothing that I'm saying as fact. Go research it yourself. And if something can break down the enamel on your teeth, make it make sense to me in the comments of why you think that it's strong enough or calm enough in your hair. And peep game, listen to this. Listen to this. People be like, if you put water in apple cider vinegar, it's not as strong. Ooh, I just be wanting to punch people in the face. It's so stupid. So it's not gonna break your hair down, right? If you put water in it, if you put water in the apple cider vinegar, it's not gonna break your hair down. So can you explain to me then why, if you fill up a toilet that has water in it, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not water in the toilet. Maybe that's boo boo juice. I don't know. It's water. If when apple cider vinegar unclogs your sink, the toilet is full of water. Way more water than y'all put in the bottle when y'all put it in y'all hair. So if water stops apple cider vinegar from dissolving things, how come it works unclogging the toilet? And it's a bunch of water in the toilet. It's not a rhetorical question. I really want to know. And if you ask people that question, they're not going to be able to answer it. They're either going to delete your comment or they're going to ignore it. Make it make sense. Is water in the toilet? If the water stopped the acid from working, how come the apple cider vinegar still unclogs the toilet when there's water in the toilet? Oh my God, it is so, like, y'all. And that's why I talk like this, because I want y'all to hear the stuff that y'all doing on YouTube. I want you to hear it out loud. Because when they say it on the video, for what the music be going, they makeup be done, so they be looking cute and it sound real smart. Don't it? It sound real smart. But when you say it out loud, don't it sound stupid as hell? You can unclog the toilet with apple cider vinegar. Not even the whole bottle. And it be more water in the toilet than apple cider vinegar when you the toilet with apple cider vinegar. But for whatever reason, we still think that apple cider vinegar is going to stop working once water is introduced. Make it make sense. It don't make sense, y'all. And they think we special because y'all be acting special. And then what makes you special isn't even the fact that you saying it. What makes you special is the fact that y'all are arguing and calling people out of their names, and you so passionate about acid. Oh my God. All you gotta do is put water in it oh my God. The whole toilet is full of water when you unclog it. Oh my God. Like, y'all know it don't make sense. Y'all know it don't make sense. It don't make sense. Okay? Give me a 5 if everybody was okay with everything that we talked about today. I don't want to leave without knowing that everybody's good, but I don't want nobody to feel offended. I don't want anybody to feel away. I'm 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 not saying that we are stupid. I'm saying that we have been doing very stupid things, is what I'm saying. I'm saying that we have all been doing very, very stupid things, and we need to adjust the way that we think, because I don't think that we've been thinking that much. I remember a few years ago, I used Shea Moisture shampoo with apple cider vinegar, and it irritated my scalp so bad. Never use it again. Yep, it sure did, because it's acid. All right. I love you guys so very much. Make sure you check the links in the description box below
Today is the last day that we will be doing the sale on my 7-day challenge. If you didn't know, the 7-day challenge is $30 off with the code 30 off. You just have to add the 7-day challenge to your cart, and then once you add it to the cart, you add the code 30 off, and then you get $30 off the challenge. If you've already done the 7-day challenge and you want to do the next level up, that one is $65 off with the code 65 off. All right. And then lastly, we have 40% off, 45% off on all of my ebooks with the code POP UP 45. So all of the codes and everything will be left in the description box below, but we got it. It's so great now, not smelling of onions, curry, maple syrup, and pickles. Listen, we could open a restaurant with the way y'all walking around smelling. And I'm trying to help the men's and the women's of America. I'm trying to help y'all husbands and y'all wives, because they love you. And that's why they not saying nothing about you smelling like pickle juice. And that's why they not saying nothing about you smelling like rice nipple juice. But them men are sick of y'all, okay? I did hair for years. And when I was standing behind the chair, I worked directly across the hall from a barber. And me and my clients would be dying laughing, because them dudes would be like, saying, why do women be smelling like pickles? That's why I keep saying pickle juice. I didn't get pickle juice from me. I got pickle juice from a dude that was getting his hair cut. He said, man, like all these hoes smelling like pickle juice at the club. I ain't calling y'all hoes. That's what he said. So I'm trying to help y'all, okay? Y'all think, man, oh, I love you no matter what. No, they are talking about y'all at the barbershop, okay? They are talking about how y'all smell like pickle juice. One dude was telling the barber that he thought his wife had lice, but it was a piece of rice. And her hair be smelling nasty as hell. It smelled like something rotten and died. He thought she farted, but it was rice water. Y'all think these men are being nice. Y'all think they cool with it. They not okay with it. They just love you and they don't want you to feel bad. Plus, if men be like, oh, that stink, they be like, you don't love women. You don't love black women. You don't love my naturalness. No, he does not. He does not like you naturally smelling like ass. And that's not fair. Because if that man come getting in that bed and he don't smell like axe no more, and he starts smelling like pickle juice, talking about it make my beard thick enough, you gonna be mad. You're not gonna be happy. You're gonna be mad if your man smelling like pickle juice all the time. But you want this man, you want him to accept it. You want him to be okay with the pickles. You want him to be okay with the extra rice left on the bed. That's not fair. And we gotta be better. We gotta do better as women. Like if you one of the women who forget men, I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to the women who love their husbands or who want to be married or whatever, who love their wives and who whatever your little flavor is. Stop making the person that you in love with smell pickle juice before they go to sleep when they cuddling you. They don't like that. They just love you and they don't want to hurt your feelings. Okay. Okay, like come on, man. But these dudes, they don't want to stay. They can't say nothing. If they say nothing, they're gonna be on world star. He hurt me. I'm trying. I just got my confidence back, and he took it all when he said I smell like pickles, because you do, and it's not cute. It's not sexy. Okay, it's not. It's not okay. And it's okay for him to say that he don't want you smelling like rice nipple juice. That's okay. It's okay for him to say he don't want rice pieces in his bed. Ugh. Okay? I love y'all. Let's do better. Let's do better in our relationships and the way we present ourselves. Stop walking outside with them little itty bitty shorts on that you just got up with. You still got a wedgie because them was your pajamas. I just saw that today at the Walmart. That's why I'm bringing it up. Y'all, it's ridiculous. We got to do better. We got to stop smelling like we smelling like African shops. That's how y'all smell it. Like the African seafood place. Not the African seafood place. The seafood side of the African place. We got to do better, bro. And I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, I'm dead ass serious. It's ridiculous, man. Did y'all watch Woman King? Did y'all watch Woman King or Woman King? You think our ancestors was scrapping and beating niggas' asses for y'all to be walking around smelling like pickle juice? That's what they fought for. Y'all know fucky asses walking around embarrassing them like this. It's ridiculous. We gotta do better, man. And we gotta stop arguing with each other about stupid stuff. How you arguing with somebody and you smell like pickles? Okay? Like, I just want us to do better. And I know it sounds like I'm being funny, but I'm serious. Like, let's talk about other stuff, huh? Let's talk about, like, little trips we going on. Let's talk about other stuff. Why we gotta keep being the black girls? It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. Why all the black girls putting pickle juice in their hair? Oh my God. And then you see Indian women, they all cute. They got hibiscus flowers. They are putting steaming with flowers and y'all smelling like pickle juice. Come on, man. God damn, man. We come from the motherland. We got a bunch of flowers too. Why can't y'all want to do y'all hair and put flowers in it? I want to be pickles and rices. Y'all want to be an entree at Panda Express so bad. Lord. So let's just do better. My rant is over. I'm sorry because this is like I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be funny. I just want us to do better. Like I want us to love ourselves, all right? I want us to do better. Again, here are the codes. If you want to do the 7-day challenge, all right, here is the code. 30 off is the code. Here is the website. So you just head right over there. Panda Express. Yes. Panda Express. But yeah, $30 off the 7-day challenge with the code 30 off. And then next up, we have the growth cycle. That is going to be 65 off with the code 65 off. Here is the website. And again, 45% off all ebooks. And the code is good for your entire order, not just one item, but your entire order. With the code pop up 45. All right. I love y'all. I'm not trying to have y'all crying. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to be rude. I just want us to do better in America. It's so much shit going on. Like, I don't believe that our ancestors did everything that they did, built pyramids and all of that stuff. Just imagine how Hajepsu feel right now, how her spirit is feeling, marching around, all of the stuff she did. Hajepsu, her stuff is still standing right now. And her bloodline is walking around smelling like pickle juice. Y'all worried about smelling like pickles. All the stuff she did, her damn, she looking down, goddamn pickles. Just imagine. Imagine if one of y'all built powerful empires, and then you gone in a whole nother plane, and your spirit looking down, and your children, your greats walking around smelling like pickle juice on top of tables with bonnets on, twerking at Canes. Oh my God. Come on, man. We got to do better. I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Yes, descendants. My descendants walking around smelling like rice water and pickle juice. That's why stuff be happening. You be walking in your house and you feel like you was walking in a straight line and you just hit your toe. That was one of your ancestors kicked your ass because you embarrassing and walking around smelling like pickle juice. All the fighting they did, all the running they did under these underground railroads for y'all to be walking around smelling like pickle juice. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I know the ancestors is mad. I could feel it in my spirit. Not wearing bonnets and twerking while smelling like pickle juice. You know they are. They be having the plastic caps on with the bonnet on. And that's why they be having the bonnet on, because they be still doing their deep conditioning treatment with their conditioner mixed with the pickle juice and the rice nipple juice. And then they be on top of the table twerking. That's how it be going. Okay? I love y'all so much. Y'all making me be childish, and y'all know I can keep going, but I gotta cook. I love y'all so much. Take advantage of all of the codes, and then tomorrow come back here because we have a video, and it'll be on the vlog. Y'all gonna get this in. You gonna get this in that you get today on the live. But then if I do the vlog, you gonna get this in again on the vlog. But then if you on the other video, if I do like a professional one, it's gonna be like, hi guys, Send out here coming at you with another video. And today we're gonna talk about that's the scene you're gonna get. So I don't know. It just depends. All right. I love y'all so much. Just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Love you too, sugar. What am I cooking? Oh, I actually don't even know. I didn't plan anything. It's so funny. Like sometimes I feel like the best meals that I make is when I just go downstairs and just start throwing stuff in the pot. I'm gonna just start chopping stuff up and then whatever come together, come together. Let me know if y'all want to see it, because then I'm gonna put it in my vlog. Yep, a pot of rice with a side of pickles. So it's not a side of pickles, it's a side of pickle juice. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They're putting the juice in the cup. It's pickle juice. Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. So stop. I need to grow up, and y'all got me going. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put whatever I end up cooking on my community tab, and I'll add that to the end of my vlog. So make sure you there, right? Yes. I hope you are rolling. And before I go, I hope, if I'm sure it is somebody that's watching this, you feel away like, oh, she talking crap about me. And she always got something to say. I do always got something to say. And I want every time that you put some pickle juice in your hair, every time you put some of that rice nipple juice in your hair, every time you put whatever else that other stupid stuff is that y'all do, I want you to be looking at your man face or at your girl face, and I want you to be looking and thinking, I wonder what they thinking. And I want you to hear my voice in your head. They think it stank, but they love you, and they trying to figure out a nice way to tell you that you funky as hell, smelling like pickle juice. They just trying to be nice to you. And I want you to hear my voice in your head. And I bet money, if all of y'all minds start being messed up, and y'all men's and y'all women's is starting to make them faces like, ugh. And you in your head, I wonder if they think I stink because of the pickle juice. I bet you gonna stop putting that pickle juice shit on your head. I bet you gonna start walking around with that rice nipple juice on your head. Because yes, they think you stink and they want you to stop. Okay? I love y'all. Okay, bye y'all. Have my voice in your head for a long time. A real long time. It's ridiculous.